Oh yeah, you got your bitch ass head right where I can hit it, bitch. Squaw, 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 squaw. My little sword's gonna do so much to you. Get your fucking brain poked, bitch. Ah!
That's what got you? My son said squaw, squaw, squaw. That's literally how it feels when you playing this shit.
Right in your fucking throat.
You like, yeah.
Yo, so I just figured out.
87875,
So there's a
9.
way that you can restrain Zoro Magdros, and it shoot the fucking one shot, like the connector thing that holds him down, shoot it into his throat. This fucking bird's chasing me, leave me alone.
That's crazy.
Attack Zoro Maximus. I think I know. Oh, you fat, stupid son of a bitch. Needle dick, have an ass, motherfucker. Fuck you. Needle dick, needle dick. The fuck off the cannon, little man. Shoot in his fucking eye. Bro, are y'all not gonna launch your fucking cannon? Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, you fat bitch. Butter toast and gravy. Stick it in your slavey.
Yo, D. Hold on, I got you right now. Cause you need to hear this. You need to hear this. Hold on, everybody. Give me 1 second. Don't say anything. Hold on. Hold on. Silence.
Silence.
The Disaster Artist.
What about it?
Thank you. Alright, Danny. Type in The Disaster Artist on YouTube and watch the trailer. Oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
As soon as you, yo, watch this shit is a joke, yeah. He will add more inspiration to your.
Boom, boom, boom.
Double dead.
You fat bitch ass fucking fake dragon having ass motherfucker. There's a dick so big I'm about to fucking island.
Yeah, I think you're right, D. I think it would be fun to kind of use my, like, the armor that I'm picking up to kind of experience crafting my own armor. But at the same time, I guess what's happening is, like, I'm stuck in, like, the perception of, like, oh yeah, this is just the old game, so let me clear through this and then I'm gonna play into the part that, you know. But I'm watching this dude, like, he's doing like gameplay on how to trap a monster, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, he doesn't dress like me. He has like a dope ass bone outfit. You know what I mean? And who's to say, like, because I've played games like Ark and things like that, I don't always need my full fucking armor. You know what I mean? Yeah. As long as I'm nice, I'm nice. Now I'm elite. Yeah, exactly. So that's a great point. And I think I had only fun I get with this crafting shit is with my fucking Calico. Because with little dude, if I find something out there, I can dress him up according to what I find. I can level him up. With me, I'm technically already maxed out. So it's like,
don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I'm sorry.
I guess what I could do is you know, if I can't, if I faint, like if I'm fighting a monster and I happen to faint, and I'm like, all right, nah, I can't see him. Or, but knowing me, if I've already taken that much of a challenge, I'm probably gonna just accept it and just be like, nah, I can beat him because the game was made like this without my armor, and so I am able to beat him with less, defense. So my mind would just convince me that I don't even need it. I'm gonna stay lazy for now, though. Yeah, it is. Exactly.
So we're gonna select the easy. Yes. And as soon as we do that, so there you go. And that's it.
I touched his forehead.
Yo, trapping is so easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, are you trapping little animals, or are you trapping like the dragons?
Dragon, nigga.
Still trapping.
Send me the link to that video.
Bro, you don't even need a link.
What is it?
But I will send it to you. Oh.
Well, I thought you was about to be like, you don't need that, cause.
Yeah, because it's very simple. Like I could walk you through it, but just watch it anyway. It's you got to type in Monster Hunter World Iceborne How to Capture Monster Guide. His name is Lemon Eating Cow with a K.
Oh.
No, I thought you were doing it on some insider trading shit. Like, a nigga be like, I really need some help with my finances and stuff. And the guy's like, man, I'm saving so much money doing this right now. What are you doing? I can't really tell you all that.
You can't talk about that.
If you don't find it on your own, man, you really don't need it.
Oh my God. I will break a nigga's. If a nigga told me that in person, I'll punch him in his face.
The audacity, right?
Boop. Just for calling me stupid. You basically just called me stupid.
Because it'd be the same nigga who got put on talking about.
Because I felt like, because I thought conversations were supposed to inspire and teach.
Oh shit, bro.
So if you talking, nigga, about some shit that I don't know, put a nigga on. But if you gonna flip it and be like, oh, you didn't want to do the homework for your, oh, okay.
Well.
And all you need to make what he's gonna use, Dragon, you go to the provisions and you buy a trap, and then you have to catch a fucking a beetle out there on the road, the electric beetle, and that in the trap creates that you're seeing right there, or that you will see.
I had to tell you this before I forget.
Yo,
this nigga Joe Budden is Common's evil twin counterpart.
Common's evil twin. This nigga, son. He's Common's evil twin from Jersey.
Yeah, yo, every time I hear Common, I'm like, I instantly think Joe Budden, and they have nothing to do with each other. But I'm like, yo, they probably in the same family or something, nigga. Like,
yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, they related. It's canon now. That's what it is now.
What's up? What's up?
There is a light that shines.
I was playing that when I was taking the shit to other place. I know niggas came in and it got quiet because I know they was bumping.
Where you was playing it where?
When I was at the bathroom, when I was at the security class, I had to go. So
Oh,
I
damn.
started busting the classical, and then I started busting some of this. Oh, I told you, I don't care. I have my own little bathroom concert, nigga.
That's fire.
Because I'd rather
Nigga
that
come out the
than
bathroom looking weird as shit. Like, nigga, would you have rather the music or me squeezing a turd out my ass?
I'd rather that bathroom. I'm very picky with public bathrooms, but this was one of those, if you didn't have a key, you weren't getting in the bathroom type shit. So only, you know what I'm saying? And it was
you
right
already
here in
know.
Baldwin. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, then this is definitely not like people just going in there. I was like, I bet. I think it's children.
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get on with you, Dragon, but I feel like once I do, somebody gonna pull up and I'm gonna be like, fuck you. You started this shit? Good morning, you here?
Mm-hmm. I'm just watching this video.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're all good, bro.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to click on that link. It just sent. Skank.
Oh, I'm gonna go I'm gonna capture fucking, what's his name? Diablos.
You're not playing, right? Because it's frozen.
Oh no, it should work now. I just got a notification. I was just like standing in one spot waiting for that video to be done.
Oh, it's cool. I'm just chilling here. I was just wondering.
Yeet.
I think I'm the only one in here right now.
Yeah, you
Oh
are.
wait, how do you get in? What's the channel called?
I just look and then I just
Go to the
click
party
on-
chat.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna search it on YouTube.
Dragon
Oh.
Masters.
yeah, Dragon Masters.
One word, capital D, capital M. Where is the light that shines? So on the most page. Damn it.
Hey, where are you?
Hold on. Where is the light that shines? So on the
Dragon Masters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 9 subscribers. Now some Scribionges.
Okay, so I have to make all my stuff for trapping. Okay.
You found it?
I'm about to use my phone because the PlayStation controller is too slow.
Yeah. Nah, I'm using my phone for the YouTube, and I'm in the chat on the Jean now. I know what you're talking about. Yo, I don't know if they updated that yet. Yo, PlayStation, you listening? So, what'd y'all do to YouTube? Cause that shit that actually fucking my shit up, bro. No matter where I'm
Fucking
at. I thought it was just my house, but I could be here. I go on YouTube, and my system just takes a shit like it has an aneurysm. Like it's like YouTube, and it has a seizure. Like
No.
Fuck's the trap tool at?
it's like that guy from SpongeBob where he's like, "Would you like to buy chocolate? Chocolate."
Chocolate?
Remember I got you?
Oh, so all these things you need to. Oh.
What you talking about?
Oh.
He said, "You boys are selling chocolate?" Yeah.
I said, I know y'all ain't talking about no fucking.
Talking about you, my shit goes YouTube. YouTube.
Talking about chocolate?
Yo, what was up with that? There was never any context to that. And I know it's supposed to be a joke, but honestly, I thought they were always gonna come back to that and be like previously, like when Mr. Krabs was younger and Plankton was a kid, they were gonna throw that in there somewhere where this nigga had some issue with chocolate. But they never really. And I know that's a lot for a little thing like that, but it's so iconic at this point. Am I reaching?
Well,
No.
I mean, the dude who screamed chocolate is like,
He's
not really
incredible.
anybody.
But he's one of them. He's like, you know how there's the angry fish nigga?
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
always
Yeah, he does
angry. Why
pop
didn't
up. He
nobody
does
ever say why he angry?
Yeah, he does keep popping up.
And then Mr. My Leg. What happens to my leg? My leg.
They're just fucking extras, and they don't care about them.
Low key, he is one fish. He's the brown colored fish. Niggas were watching it and they analyzed it and they figured out which one it was. He's the one that wears the brown pants. You know the one he's always like around. He kind of got little derpy lips, but he always wears the brown khaki pants. And he's kind of like an olive green color. That's my leg. Yeah, that's my leg.
Wow.
Yeah. People
That's
are
my
broken.
leg.
That's my leg. My leg.
My leg.
No cap, this
happened?
is probably gonna be kind of stupid, but I think I'm gonna spend 50 grand on traps.
No, that's not stupid at all. You got like 300
What did you
grand,
say? I'm sorry.
probably, right?
Yeah, I got 250,000.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
then,
Loki, I know this is not
If they
funny.
let you do that, because they max you out at like 10.
no. See, if you buy stuff through your pouch.
Oh, I'm watching it. I can see right now.
Yeah. Okay. So if you buy stuff through
you
your
buy to
pouch.
the item box, it's just unlimited.
Yeah. If you buy to your
Okay.
item, it's unlimited. So, right here, real quick, I'm actually gonna go to pouch. Alright, to item box.
Yo, just follow me for 1 second. This will be real short. Son, my son SpongeBob went to the beach and pretended to drown and had the lifeguard get him out the water and get him CPR for him to whisper in a nigga's ear, I ripped my pants.
Did he actually? Did he pretend to drown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember the guy went on the ground and then he was like, he's not breathing. And he went, why? Why?
Oh yeah, he did. And the nigga just opened his eyes and was like,
Yo, it just hit me right now at this moment. I didn't realize this. That's why niggas was like, son, this shit ain't funny, nigga. You're bugging.
But SpongeBob was one of the first cartoons to make it funny
Suicide
to like spaz.
funny.
Yeah, spazzing is funny. People just losing their shit became funny. Like the dude with the chocolate, he just lost his shit. It was like just
Chocolate.
complete psychotic shit.
Just zany comedy.
Yeah, just straight up. Yo, what happened? He must not like chocolate, nigga. Run.
this shit turned into Crash Bandicoot all of a sudden. Like,
It just hit me. My son drowned himself. Fake drowned it. That's a whole nother discussion. How there's
That's a whole nother
ocean
discussion.
in the ocean.
Yeah.
The nigga had a whole crowd around him. But he's the same nigga who put on fake arms and went into a muscle weightlifting competition.
He believed in himself.
Yeah, I'm strong. Blew air into his shit.
He believed in that shit. He didn't know what it takes truly to be a brolic dude.
But this nigga is a karate master, slicing niggas in half. There's so many continuity errors. I go off of season 1 SpongeBob. That's what he was supposed to be initially, you know. Raw
Yeah.
SpongeBob. 'Cause he
Oh,
wasn't
also-
stupid.
I've noticed that as you go through and you get further in the game, you can upgrade further than you were able to. So like
Yeah.
my thing, yeah, I didn't realize that that's how it went at first. At first, I thought it was just like you only had like 2 or 3 upgrades that you can do for weapons. So I thought this was my last upgrade. Now I have these 2. What kind of
Yeah.
scale is that?
fucking, every time you when you kill a dinosaur, or when you kill a monster, and like he said, they drop that white thing. That's the thing that you will use to get that extra upgrade.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Thank you, thank you. Charm. Fuck, bro. I really want to upgrade this charm. And then my Kinsek. Not my Kinsek, my little dude. Diablos.
Engine number 12 on
Fight
the
Diablos again.
in the air, bro.
Weapons.
Yo, D. Oh, he put us on hold.
Look, I know girls like Beyonce.
Girls like to fuck with your conscience.
Girls hate when niggas go missing. And shawty, you ain't no different. These days it's hard to
Alright,
meet women.
D, these are our chefs.
I've been avoiding commitment. That's why I'm in this position. I'm scared to let somebody in.
Da-da-da. This is like one of my favorite parts of the game for some reason. I love watching the cats cook.
Whip it, whip it, whip it. A, A, A. All together now. Freeze. Dinner is served. It's like these cats are little slaves or something. Like, what the fuck?
Facts.
They fight for us, they take care of us, they cook for us. They already never leave our sides.
Never. Ooh, back in fucking Diablo's territory, you know what that means. Someone's about to get their shit pushed in. Diablos is also a fucking cunt. Hope he's ready to get that fucking tail cut off again.
Diablo.
Yeah, I was fighting him last night and I was screaming. I was screaming, my guy. I was so pissed because, see, Diablos, I've noticed this, when you start fighting Diablos, just start off dodging him. Don't use too much time just dodging him, but watch his movements. Diablos literally has a pattern.
They all do.
I know.
I
but he
noticed
has
that
like,
what's his name? But his pattern is simple, is what you're saying.
yeah, it's literally a list of like probably I want to say like 3 movesets.
Yeah. Just gotta watch it play out first,
Yeah.
It's been a while
then
since we've done
exercise.
this, huh? Want to start by taking a stroll around?
I do want to start by taking a stroll around because I gotta kill some of these fucking small animals. I gotta get some meat. Ow! They fucking fight back? What the fuck? Give them their little bitches. I just want your meat. I just want your meat. I just want your meat, meat. You too, little thing. Whatcha? They give you 2 raw meat? I did not know that they did that. I'm still trying to get good at fucking cooking. There we go. I hate how big the fucking ants are. They're fucking huge.
What, did you decide to take it off?
Take what off?
Do you take the meat off when you want?
Yeah.
So you took it off too late just now?
Yeah, I did that twice now, which... It's not bad. I mean, it's... They still
'Cause I
help
always
you.
burn the meat. I just thought that at some point he would stop burning it. But I saw the first time when you only spun it like a half a spin and then you took it off.
Yeah, I've been
And
trying to
then
get
said,
it down.
Well done. And I never saw that before. Pull it off now. Yeah. Oh, it's rare still.
Yeah, it was still rare. There's like a split second. It's literally a split second in which you have until you can fucking do it. Don't want to go to item list. I want to go to my pouch. What is this? I don't want a horn. We'll go ahead and we'll. Actually, that's really useful. This. Discard. Discard. Barrel bombs. Probably put those back in my chest. I guess not. Rare steak. Well done. Burnt. Okay, we'll go sort. Get that all sorted. So what don't I need? I never use this. I don't know what the Asturia jerky does, but I never use it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it.
That brings your stamina up. It's a
Does it?
small amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what am I? Investigate wilds. Diablos. Diablos.
But if you're alone, then say my name. Say my name.
Doodles. More doodles. Oh, this is that one place, isn't it? With the fucking dragon?
Say my name.
Those
I'm
wing
about to
drakes
jump
are
to
really
this
useful.
session. Or better yet, I'm about to jump on in a little bit.
Alright, well, I'm on an expedition, so technically. What is that? You should be able to join through this.
I should be.
Yo, something
As long
came
as you're in
through
a world that I've opened.
No, yeah, you've opened this world.
Oh. Oh, that's the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fire. I was telling D, I was like, yo, when we had the first one going, I low key was like, yo, like this is as good as it gets. Like, I'm like, this shit better get better, yo.
Yo, no, I
And
felt
so
that.
that next world, I was like, yo, I'm falling further than like I was falling further than levels than there were in the other one. I was like, nah, this is nice.
Yeah.
I had fun getting lost in that shit.
I feel that. I fucking feel that. It gets even better. Oh, did he just go underground? What? Oh, he ain't done. Wake up, Sleepy McSleeperson.
Say my name, say my name. Hold on, I'm about to take this garbage out. I'll be right back.
I bet. right, little bitch. Should I capture this guy? Or do I even have the materials with me to capture him? No, I don't. Oops. Alright, you get murked and I'll come back for you again one day. Probably later today, fuckhead. Get murked, fag boy. Don't run from me, you little bitch.
What do I hear you guys motherfucker?
Huh?
Oh, that's the YouTube video. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why am I hearing you and you?
I don't know what's happening to this fucking dinosaur, bro. But he's being tased by something, and I think it's my fucking cat.
But it needs work. Dre still in here? I mean, Artemis is still in here?
Yeah, he's still here.
He's silent. But then again, I just came back, so. Nigga, that's a. What the fuck is that? He's having a seizure.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out too, bro. I was like, wait, what? I don't have anything to do that. So I think it's my cat. Or maybe I ran him into like one of those toads.
Or maybe he ran into a wall and he hurt himself.
Yeah, what is this thing though? What is this on the ground? What is this?
See, now you got the combos. I see you throwing yourself in the air now.
Yeah, look at these little guys,
That's what I
bro.
wanted to see. What the hell is that little shit?
That's what I was curious of. I was like, wait, what? Never seen that. Hit his
Did they
tail.
just go
Hit
into the...
Yeah. And they come out and they scream at you.
It hurts you, I'm guessing.
I didn't notice that it was hurting me, but it might. I wasn't paying that much attention to.
No, I thought it was, because you like, thought it was like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was like dazing you or something. You were saying.
Yeah, no, it threw me off though. I've never seen them before. I feel like they have a separate use. Like if I wasn't holding my weapon, I feel like I could interact with them.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying. I told myself I wasn't gonna order something, but I want to order something that's not too expensive or something. So I'm thinking maybe I should just get Subway.
Oh yeah, Subways. I mean, it's cheap.
It's a Panera near here too.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Oh yeah, knock yourself out, big boy.
Oh, okay, that's even better then. You're welcome. Shit, even better. I'm thinking maybe I could get Panera. Panera's not that expensive either.
Nah, and Panera is dank.
Either that or I'm just gonna get 2 subs or maybe 1 sub and something like that. Hey, how are you? Angelo, right? Take care, man.
Oh fuck. Well, you can't escape. It's your destiny to die by my sword.
Excuse me.
Yep, I'm on this bitch now, Botch. I'm on the bitch. Can't get me off. I'm like a fucking leech.
I could get. They got a little, like a personal flatbread pizza thing, like 11. Get a sandwich, or I could just get 2 sandwiches.
Yo, that'd be kind of dang. That'd be pretty fucking dang.
You know when I actually tried to get the barbecue sandwich I did? I ended up giving it to that kid that got in the chat the other day. My young boy, he like 16. I was like, fuck it. I was like, yo, did you eat today? He was like, I should have some dinner at home. I was like, you don't eat this.
Yo. That's actually nice as fuck.
He's cool. He's a cool kid, son. And the funny thing is, I'm using the controller he got me. Like, I gave him some money for Christmas, and he ended up buying me a controller and giving me some money. So and the funny thing is, I lost my other controller. I only have the one he gave me.
Yo. No, that's badass. For real, for real.
He's a little, I don't know what his race is, but I know he's a little white. He's 16. He's my young boy. His name is Jameson. I don't know if he were in the chat that day. He was in one day and he was fucking with Scott and everybody.
I don't think I was.
He probably, because you probably would have been joking with him too.
Yeah.
But he plays hockey. Like, and I know that he's good because he told me. It's so crazy how COVID kind of fucked everybody up, even though he's a kid. He was supposed to, he got drafted to a team, and they were gonna take him up to Canada to play like professional.
Yo.
In school, but because of COVID, like, it kind of like infringed on that. How are you, sir? 427? Okay.
Oh. But if you look to the right once you're able to look at the screen again, that's Diablos.
I can still run it back after. My bad, I'm just on the phone. I got to.
No, you're all good.
Hello, the contractor here. See you. You're welcome. Who the fuck is honking? Take care, man. Might want to get slapped in the fucking mouth with a closed fist.
Yo, this man's running.
I got you, Dan. Take care. I'll be scared. How do you know who I am? Because I always do it so quick. Get the fuck out of my face.
This is Redbone, Asphalt, Cello.
You're busy, right? Just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a little busy when I got here.
Alright, sweetie, because I texted you and I know what's wrong.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot. So I was gonna hit you back.
It's okay, sweetie. Go back to work. I'll call you later.
How's Dad doing?
He's good. He's right here. He can hear you on speaker.
That's good. And hey, bro, yo, that picture was crazy, man. I was looking at it. I was like, at first when Mom showed me, I was like, I thought it was Grandpa from far away because I was in the toilet. And then I looked at it. I was like, is that me? And I was like, wait, that's Dad. I feel like I'm like you. I'm Indian colored you walking around.
And you're a jigger.
A jigger.
That's right. Alright, so I'll talk to you later, baby.
I love you guys.
I love you. Just be careful.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just chilling. Just relax, please.
Alright. Yeah, I am. Your father's coming to work. Good shot.
Crack the whip. You be cracking them Trini whip. He's gonna do like to crack the whip on you too.
Listen, all I have to do is check out how much I got in the end. Just hit top, and come on the place.
Yeah, I hit you both with a top, and everybody top of it. Me too. I also abuse. Trinidadian abuse.
Oh, nigga just ran me into a rock.
It's not too low steak for me, Danny.
Take for both of you.
Then you have an ostracized. The answer is no.
Oh, Lord.
Alright.
Oh, before I let you go, how was Uncle Rob and Uncle Ian? I wanted to see them, but I just kind of didn't want to be held up.
No, because they'll be talking and talking. They were fine.
Yeah.
They're vegetable. It was vegetable, brown, probably with a soup.
Yeah. The one that's like coated, like you got the seasoning.
No, this is the one at the boil. They're gonna put the vegetable in the Brazilian soup. So since Bobby don't eat it, I'm gonna put it in the freezer. And then I'll make soup for you.
Okay.
Your father doesn't eat the stuff, but you will probably eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Did you catch him?
Not yet, but I was going to, but I left my materials back in my item box, and now I'm just gonna murk him and come back.
Oh, I thought the little warrior. I thought his little boat was the electric trap.
Oh no, I wish though.
Alright, baby.
My little warrior's knocked the fuck out.
Yo, son, I told myself I wasn't gonna get something, but I feel like I want to get something. But something not too expensive.
Yeah, nigga, get you something from the Chinese store.
I don't want Chinese right now. I don't know the Chinese spots here. Like, I got a good spot, and now my like, you so far, I can't even be like, let me get you this. And if when I do come there, I'll bring you something from a good spot that I want you to try. I'll bring enough for like the family and stuff, like enough that you guys will have something for later. But that's a whole other thing too. But nah, like now I'll be trying some Chinese spots, and now that I've had like that good, I don't want to get something else and get it. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas wasting my time. Like, yeah, I'm at cooking.
It's little things like if you fuck up the rice, nigga. How you fucked up the rice? How you fucking up chicken?
I've been fucking with Shelly spot levels of spots if I get Chinese now. It'd be a little extra dollars, but it'd be worth it because you get like a nice full plate for like a family, my nigga. Like, not that I even need that much, but I'm not gonna pay the small amount because there is no small amount when you're getting good food. You know, they don't do smalls; they do. This is our meal. You know?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's gonna leave the area soon.
Like, so I was like, fuck it.
You know what's
Most
so
times-
crazy? It's funny how we still call that shit Shelly spot. And Shelly hasn't been around since like middle school.
And I still hit up that spot and call it Shelly's spot. And it's still
Right?
slamming, bro.
Isn't her brother was like she had a little brother
Her family
too, right?
owns that place. Yeah, they still own it.
Yeah, but did her brother stay in the school or did they all leave?
I have no idea, bro. You were closer to her than I was after like time, like, cause I wasn't talking to Lanique like that. Not that I wouldn't, but you know when Lanique is like, she like, if she's not fucking with you, she's not gonna talk to you like that. And I think she was like on the news or something, or she was like co-anchoring at one point. Like she making moves too.
I heard about that.
Regardless, you know how some people are, like they not gonna fuck with you, they're not gonna talk to you. And that's fine. And the thing is, and I don't blame shorties, because you know what, by this point,
Alright,
like
Dre,
how
you ready?
people are, they're like, oh, the niggas are trying to hit me up the fuck. My bad.
No, you're okay, you're okay. Dre, you ready
I
for this?
genuinely hit up bad people I knew.
No, I'm not even watching. I'm cleaning my living room.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah,
I'm about to
I
fight
tried to hit up-
Diablos.
I see you walking up to some big ass shit. Isn't that the thing you were fighting before?
Well, he'll be fighting him for a minute, so I'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at his
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
I saw
tail
him fighting
compared
this
to me.
earlier.
Look how big he is compared to me. You don't even notice me. He's that big. I can walk with this man. He's my protector.
Son, you always been the same, like look the same to me. But like seeing that one video, I didn't finish watching it, but your discussion thing, it's like, I'm not gonna say, you know how I get with stuff, but without saying all of that, it's just like, son, I feel like if you walked up now and all the bitches we used to sweat over back in the day, they be sweating on you now. And I feel like it's like always, like not with the switches, it's like, bitch, I've been the same. And I know you would say that, like, bitch, I ain't changed anything. Because I've always remained the same because I had no reason to. I wasn't on some fake shit.
Yeah,
But I
right.
guarantee, like, you going down now, right now, passing by Windsmere, like, you're like, damn.
Yeah, that's
What
a
you
couple
been
of
up
joints
to?
from my old building in the Bronx that I always wanted to get back at. So I was like, you know what?
Get back in.
That didn't happen
Get
for a
back.
reason.
My man told me one valuable lesson. This nigga was like around my brother's age, a little bit younger. His name was Chris. And just to give you a little background with him, he was close friends with Smack. I don't know if it's true or not, but the things he would tell me, he was like, he showed me some videos. He's like, nigga, I was there. And the thing is, he had the Smack. You know, Smack is a bald head nigga with the beard. He's a bald head nigga with the beard. He's a brawler dude. He's like, son, Smack's my man. He's like, you don't have to believe me or not. He's like, I don't go out here for clout chasing stuff. He's like, I really do my job and I do it well. He's like, look at me, son.
Get up.
He's like, I'm not saying I'm an Adonis, but like he, you know when they say they treat you how you look, people will treat you how you come off to other people. So because he was well groomed, had a beard, in good shape and physique, he was like, son, this company we work for, we work with people like Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey. He's like, nigga, I've worked with Mariah Carey at least 3 to 4 times, and she requests me whenever she's in New York. And I'm like, really? He's like, matter of fact, let me show you. And he showed me a picture with her and everything. He's like, son, I don't have to lie to you or impress you. He's like, you're like a little bro to me. But he's like, let me just let you know, people gonna treat you how you reflect to yourself and how you come off. So if you question this shit, niggas gonna be like, they gonna question you.
That's a fact.
You walk in that bitch like, excuse you. He's like, niggas ain't gonna question you, bro. Yeah, and he told me, and the other thing he told me was, he was like, exes and other bitches used to fuck with. He's like, there's a reason why they call exes. He's like, they're expired, nigga. Like, you're not gonna go back to that milk and drink it when it's expired.
Yep. That's a fact.
I should have brought a large bomb for Diablo.
Nigga, Chris was one of those. He was a Brooklyn nigga. You know how some Brooklyn niggas talk to you? And they not pushing you, but you know they like to tap on your chest type shit when they talking, like they emphasizing stuff. And they talk with their hands a lot. Like he'd be like, Danny. And you know by then he's patting me on the chest. He's like, you listening? And then he start poking me in the chest. Gotta tell you something really important, bro. I'm like, son, you poking me mad hard. Pause. Like, I'm listening.
Yeah, right? Aggressive, like, alpha male type.
Yeah, and he was shorter than me. Not that height matters to me. That shit don't mean shit to me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm listening to you. But I was mad frail, like how you see my Instagram picture. So I was skinny then. Not that it mattered, but like, I'm like, damn, son. You mad brolic and you strong. You don't realize how strong you are.
Nigga poking into your chest.
Nigga digging into my whole chest piece. Like,
No, you
I'm
hear
trying to
me?
tell you something. You hear me?
Into you.
Poke.
Into
Danny.
you.
Nigga would say, Danny. I'm like, Chris, I'm right in front of you, nigga. Like, it's me and you here. Stop it. He started laughing. Slap you on the shoulder and be like, alright, bro. You know they throw their arm around your shoulder and walk with you? He's like, let me walk with you.
Hello? Hello?
Puerto Rican desayuno. Damn, that's some time. You still fighting that thing. Gilmore, where would you go with? Subway or should I get Panera?
On Subway.
Oh, I saw this picture. I remember this picture. See?
Okay, so I can crack.
What, my pops?
Yeah, I remember that picture.
I've never seen that shit.
They used
Nah.
to have that in their crib.
No, he had another one like that, but he was wearing a brown shit and he had an afro. This picture he just found in his whole shit. Nigga, there was pictures, you know how we have Red Dead where they like take the picture and it's like and it's black and white? That nigga has photos like that in front of like this crib they used to be at, and it was him, my aunt, some other black kids, and it was like, because my family's always been like that. We're not gonna be like, oh, they had, my pops had white friends and white neighbors and other stuff like that, family friends. So it was all of them as kids together. Like, but it looked like back in the day where it's like you don't see white kids and black kids together.
Where do I bring this?
You said it looked like a time where you wouldn't see that, but you were seeing it?
Yeah, with them.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's because the media was the only thing portraying race.
My pops was literally on that integration. He was the first he said, you know that generation of kids who integrated in schools? He was like, damn, that was me. I was that generation. He's like, I've been spit on and I had tomatoes thrown at me. He's like, all the shit you heard is true. He's like, I used to come into school and the FBI used to walk me into school.
Dude, you should ask your dad. Like, is he pro integration as of today in 2021?
He has to be. He has to be if he had a Indian wife
or
a Trinidadian wife. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that don't have no.
Oh, you mean
you
like
were already
white
mixed
and
with black people because melanated people were all the same
in like the 50s and so on.
I mean,
So
I believe
integration
that
really
my
just
pops
means
is.
that all of the niggers stay where they are and the white people stay
No,
where they
my
are.
pops don't. You know what's so crazy? Even with how my father grew up, his best friend is a white guy, and they've been best friends my whole life. My nigga Herb, he's
I'm
an uncle
asking
to
from
me.
an economic standpoint, not from does he hate white people.
He
Because a lot of people believe that integration ruined black communities and stuff.
You know
So
what?
that's why I'm
Honestly,
asking.
I think my pops
If
would
he-
want to.
if he's
and it's
old
hard,
enough
but
to remember, you know, like a lot of people remember like their childhood and they're like, yo, we had it different. Like it was better than it is today. But
I think
the
in his
difference
heart he would
was,
want to, but realistically, he knows that it's not going to be like that. So we have to protect. He's like, you got to protect yourself first, even if you want to do something at the end of the day.
what are you talking about? Want to do what?
Like when you say like integration, you talking about finances or you talking about races?
No, just the integration of people's cultures. Like they made, like integration meant we couldn't have our own schools anymore, so we got to go to their schools.
Oh no, my pops is all
Instead of- Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should ask him though.
I should ask him, but I feel like he's not outright. That's why I
Because
said
it's not a race question, it's an economics question. And he might have a different
I
answer
feel
than you
like
think.
when we're chilling, I feel like when we have time, I want to do all of this. And I wish, I don't know, I can't say I wish, but I kind of wish I had a little bit of that kind of relationship with everybody's parents. And to be like, yo, let's, you know how like you'd be like, yo, Billy, tell your mom and this one, or it'd be like, oh, I'm about to tell your mother to come over and we're doing this. Like, I want to do shit where we can all sit down together. Like, that's the things I feel like is different, like with the Jewish and the Indian and the other, even Africans and Haitians, like, they all come together like that. I can't think of like many times, unless it was my family. I never had big black gatherings unless it was like for a cause or it was something like, you know. But we've never done that, you know, and we're still like we all know each other. But I guess
Yeah, it's like that's specific to Black America, and that's specifically why I'm asking the question I'm asking too, because prior to integration, we didn't have to worry about not having our own. We literally had our own. You could do the history and find all of the towns, all of the banks, all of the hospitals that were black owned in black communities. Integration merely just said that we'll work for you now, and we'll live with you now, even though you don't want us to. So when you think about it from that perspective, it's like, yeah, a lot of families are like tight together. Indian families, even Haitian families, nigga, even though they black. But that's because they not American. And
exactly
they're
right.
still Haitian. So as a black American, you're not African, you're an American. And as a white American,
Fuck
you're
is an
not.
American at the end of the day.
You're exactly. You see, and that's the question. That's why you have to ask yourself: am I pro integration or am I just pro love of all people? Because
Yo,
integration
I found an egg. I
could
found an
literally
egg.
mean, let us do what we can do for us. Like you know how Scott said, like if you just let niggas do them, they'll be good. If there wasn't no like.
Let me check this nigga. Keep that in mind. I don't. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
go
my
ahead.
bad. No, you good. You good. You said when Scott said if you got to check.
Scott
a
was
nigga,
like,
right?
if you just leave niggas alone, niggas would be good. But it's always like something like holding niggas back. So like that would be the opposite of integration. Like if you just said, all right, nigga, you think you smart, go do it yourself. The outcome of you doing it yourself and not having to complain about something, pointing the finger, that would be the answer. But I always ask old people shit like that because they lived in a different generation where they believe that things are going to go a certain direction. But now they're here and they have a different they have an overstanding now. They done lived like 30 years now. And they could tell you like, yo, the shit that I thought when I was 10, I agree with as of today. Or the shit that I thought when I was 15, I disagree with, now. Like little shit like that,
Yeah.
Like Bumford's dad changed tremendously. Bumford's dad was like anti everything. But then, you feel me? He had to like understand like to a degree, like how to take care of a family. And the same like I did, like, like
No idea what his pops.
you gotta mingle. You gotta mingle with all cultures. It's necessary. You wanna know everything. You wanna be comfortable. You don't wanna be out here on some it's just me,
That's one thing. My family, like especially my mom's side, even my pop's side, like my parents are just like my mom. Yeah. My mom is a social person. And you know what's crazy for me when I see like I told you, my uncles, and I know you probably like, damn, dude, that's kind of fucked up. You didn't see your uncles, but it's like I know them because I've been with them my whole life, so I know it's not something bad. I know I'm gonna see them, but it's just. Hold on, let me. Security booth. 415 links. No problem. You said 415, 15, right? Okay, no problem. You're welcome. Yeah, the thing with my family is, you know, like, I've noticed, like, my uncles that are here, they have trendy girls, but the thing is, I feel like it was one of those, like, they grew up with somebody, and then it was kind of like their childhood love, and then they went out, and I think they all went and, like, had their little taste of life, you know, in America. Fucking, it gets fucking around. Not that life is all fucking, but you get what I'm saying? Like, they went out and did shit, and then they ended up coming back to each other. And then it kind of turns into, like, even with the experiences they made, they still remain true. Like, how you see Haitian people that still have the mean accent, or the Asian niggas that's stupid, like, Asian, like, with them, they stay true to their roots, but, like, I have mad white people, mad black people. Not that it's black, because we're already black, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody. We have family stuff, and then those are the people that come. We have, like, 2 pastors, white dudes, other white guy I've met over the years. I don't even know him, but at this point, they're family now, because they've been around my whole life. And that's what I always liked about my family. Like, I don't know if they choose to, not the co-mingling, but it's like, it all goes back to that thing, you know? When I said this to you, you were like, I respect it. When some people were like, I want to keep my bloodline, like, I'm Salvadorian, Salvi. White, you know? Like, black, I want to keep it black. So it's like, for me, it's like, I don't feel a certain type of way, but at the same time, it's just like, it's like my uncles were different than how my aunts were. If that makes sense to you. Like, because my aunts went against the grain from what they grew up with.
Yeah, it's interesting when you have a cultural, when you're intercultural and it's interracial. Yo, Dragon.
He said he'll be right back.
I want to ask him, would he have a child with like a Mexican girl or something like that?
I feel like he's gonna say yes. Who knows though? But then again, you be looking at people, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, like I talk to somebody, and it'd be the funny thing when I talk to some people, and I've been in real professional settings, like in jobs and places like that, where like we're all making good money. Like I told you, I was working overtime, and I'm making 20 plus, and I'm like, I'm feeling like, okay, I can pop my collar a little bit. I don't feel like I'm making a little bit of money, you know? And I'm talking to people, and I'm talking to this white-ass dude, and he's like, oh my God, my wife complains about this, that, and the third. And I'm thinking his wife's about to be the whitest bitch I've ever seen in my life. No, not no cap, no racist, but I'm saying like a Karen. Like, the things he was talking about, I'm like, man, girls are like that. He's like, I know. He's like, and I love the shit out of her. Like, we've been together for X, Y, Z many years. I'm expecting to see a white woman. This nigga has the dark chocolate wife. Like, I'm like, holy shit, and never alluded to it at all. Over all the time I knew him, I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, you got a white wife because you're a white guy. And I was like, damn, yo, I'm racist too. Like, we just dial it back a little bit.
No, that's just prejudice.
Yo, it was.
You can't assume that niggas is marrying their own people. Like, you could fall in love with whoever.
It's true. It was just the way he was describing
and that's the
stuff.
thing. Some people don't believe that. Let me just let you know that now. You hear like some of like the fence that I straddle on. Some people don't believe that it's possible for you to fall in love with someone outside of your race. Some people actually believe that it's like based on a manifestation of understandings and lack of understandings, and that had you had a different preset of understandings, you would have made a different decision. And so, trust me, I believe that people do fall in love with whoever they fall in love with. I think all of that extra shit is only situational. We live in a world where it's a big melting pot. So if you spent most of your life with the Puerto Rican girl across the street, you can fall in love with the Puerto Rican girl across the street. Like, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this little white girl named fucking Madeline is always showing you the utmost love and respect and treats you like a king opposed to every other woman, you're gonna fall in love with Madeline. Like, there's no getting around that. You know what I'm saying? I think the issue is that people have to remember, like, you got to think about this for yourself too, D. Like, if you just living your life and none of this, like, ancestor shit matters to you, bro, don't even
It matters
entertain
a
this
lot.
shit. Like, cause if it don't, then none of this shit matters. But like, if you care about what your ancestors did and fought for, then it's like okay. But if you're like Bumford or Mitchell, and it's like, nigga, my
Nah, you
ancestor
know
is
my
my mom
body,
and dad. No, but not like that though. Not mentality wise, but like they don't care about ancestry. They just care about like frontal history, like the respect that's
all.
done towards them. So, and it's respectfully so because like you're only you and you only live your one life. You know what I mean?
But
So it's
that's
like,
living like Shintoism, nigga. When we don't live like that. That's Shintoism, nigga. I'm only living for the now and what I can see in front of me, like ghosts,
Yeah.
nigga. No, nigga, it's not like that. Because if we leave everything as like ghosts, then I could easily tell you Martin Luther King never existed. Because you'd be like, well, I never seen him before, so how do I know he exists? Like, no, nigga. If that was the case, we wouldn't have books in some kind of form of something. If everybody started thinking it, and that's what's scaring me, because think about our own niggas in our own ranks thinking that. What's gonna happen when the younger ones start thinking like that? Security booth. No, Floyd left at 4 o'clock today. No, no problem. Of course, whenever you're ready, I can put it in for you. Mm-hmm. 839. Oh, that's a resident. That's Iris Smith. She lives here at 505. I know I shouldn't. Yeah. Just make sure you know. Just so you know. Yeah, I know you're checking. Yeah, there's a lot of lately. It's been that. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you called, man, just to make sure, because you never know. Yeah. My name is Daniel. No, no problem. Take care, Marie.
Thank you, Daniel. You want to come over later?
The reason why I was nice to her is she's not a resident. She's somebody who works here too. And people were calling her worried that somebody was driving around. So yeah, and the thing is, she called me to ask. Most people would have just been like, oh, well, I don't know. See, I like people that take that initiative.
Yeah, they like to have the knowledge first before they start making decisions.
Before they start calling my company and be like, oh, my person's driving around.
Shit, one time I was working security and this lady, I forgot her name. Her name was Mary. She's a nice, she was a white lady. She was like 30 something years old, and she grew on to me. I'll be honest. She was annoying. I used to see her, and eventually I started looking, and I was like, you know what? I'm in Brooklyn, and there's nothing but like these skinny little white girls that came from California and Wyoming and shit. I'm like, this girl looks like cute, and she in Brooklyn though, like she in Brooklyn, she be taking a 5 train,
With
like
the niggas, like with
yeah,
us, like she out here with us.
she cool,
Brushing
but she's
shoulders
still,
and
but she's
elbows,
still on
man.
her Karen shit though, like she was still slick.
Yeah.
But long story short, she ended up. She was like, "Where's the key?" She's like, I was like, maybe you should look at the camera and see who had it. Who had it? She was like, that's really diplomatic of you. I was like, what else would I fucking say? Like, would I just blame somebody?
Pamela? Who's Pamela?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh no, I'm only here 2 days, so I've never met a Pamela. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yo,
leave at
Dragon,
12.
I had a question for you. Dragon,
What?
would you have a child with a Mexican girl?
Would I have a child with a Mexican girl?
To add additional numbers to this system?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I think you would have to call the company. I tried to do it a few times, but they have
Introspective.
access there.
Forward thinking man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't be more helpful. Take care.
It all kind of depends on, like, I mean, there's only a few things that it depends on with me, and it's just the pure fact of, is she gonna sit there and like, when I say sit there, is she gonna sit there and just do fucking absolute nonsense and just, like, say a bunch of stupid shit, or is she gonna be the type of person that's gonna build? Because if she's not gonna build, like, a life, she can get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yo, D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he's on to something. And
I just came back. I missed a lot of
here's
shit
the
just
real
now.
thing about what he just said, and it matters. It matters. His word matters more than anything. You know why? Because for him to say that allows you to know, like, all right, boom.
Wait, what did you say? I wasn't in
He
here.
said he would have a child with a Mexican girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already told you I know he would. I don't
As long
know
as
have a
she's-
fucking kid with anybody. Like, that's like any color. I mean.
I don't give a
long
fuck
as
about
she-
color, but if you're not if you don't have a vision for what you want your life to be,
I think the
you'll
issue
get
is
put out
culture.
faster than a dog that fucking shit on my couch.
I think the issue is culture, though.
Culture's
Yeah,
always a thing.
I love culture.
Not to be mean, bro, but
So
I'm
let's
saying
say
like
you
I,
meet a family, right, and they're all beautiful, right? That culture of how that family is living, I could marry into that. But if I like you, and only you, but the rest of your family is not who you have become, that's a little different. You see what I'm saying? And that you find that a lot. Now, it could be like 1 in a million D's or 1 in a million me's, you know what I'm saying? Who's like, nah, like, you know, like, for example, my aunt, like, she married a Puerto Rican dude, Alfonso, that's my uncle. And we embraced, like, Puerto Rican heritage like our own. Like, we love that shit. You feel me? Like, you probably hear me always talking about my Spanish friends and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. My mom's most of her words that she speaks are like Spanish slang words, like because she grew up around like Spanish rum. Like if you listen to my mom speak long enough, you'll hear like, why do you talk like that? It's just because that's what she was around. So
that's what she is. Like
the
she's
moral of the story is that we adopted the culture, but if you get to a group of people that's not willing to adopt your culture, then it's like, I made a mistake. And I feel like that's a bigger statement, and what I've been saying all this time has been ignorant. And I can take that back. Because realistically what we should be doing is like the kings and queens. They knew what was up. They knew your whole family before you married them. They knew if they fucked with the kingdom that you were residing in before you went and married that person. These days it's like, yo, I love her, mom, you can't tell me anything, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you just touched on to something interesting.
it made me think of this.
Everybody who doesn't want a multicultural date is ignorant, and they're just racist, and they have a race agenda. They have a superiority agenda. Because as long as you're willing to ride and grind and rise to the top, and as long as the family of that same person has the same agenda with your family and vice versa, you should be able to do something. And that should be people's new mentality moving forward.
Robert, right? Gotcha.
I hate that dazed shit, bro.
I know we know this, but I have
That's the only thing we get, right? That's the only thing they really do to us.
The number you dialed is pissing me off. Yo, when I would tell you, I know you know, but I just have to say because I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, I could never put it into the right words until today. I finally formulated. Like, hello, I have Robert here to see you. You're welcome. Son, so you know how it's crazy how the whole thing here is? It's like, oh, get the immigrants out. The immigrants, right? And it's the more I started to look at the psychology behind everything, I'm like, yo, you ever wonder why people in British and UK and Europe be like, Americans, like, we can't even stand them, like, they're so backwards. They're like, oh, they're our long lost, like, family and stuff. So think about the people who are here, and no offense, I'm not saying, because it's nothing bad I'm going to say about white people, Morgan, but I'm saying, like, if it is, like, the bloodline you come from, because people be like, you're British, but nobody really fucking acknowledges, and I'm a double entendre this, where people be like, oh, I'm just British. It's like when people be like, I'm Jewish. It's like, no, where are you from? Because it's like, I'm black, but I tell people I'm from Trinidad and my family's from here. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like me telling you, oh, I'm just a cop. So what I'm trying to say is, like, people who are white, it's like, you guys have the culture of, like, you know, you guys should be walking around like tiptoe cheerio. You know? So
I mean,
imagine
you're
British
not wrong.
people
I mean,
are not British. They came here, don't carry British morals. so you guys are trying to base your own culture. But the whole thing is, and it's like I said, this is not a racist thing. Nothing bad I'm saying. It's just like I realize as I keep looking more into this, I'm like, yo, you guys have a culture with no culture because you guys left your culture behind. But you brought more people here and then built a culture off other people's culture. And now you kind of have a mixed culture, but it's like when you think, it's like I can sit here and tell you the Indian things I do.
Well, no, the entire, if we really want to get down to it, the entire white race is
It's manufactured, bro.
I mean, think about what we did throughout history. We divided, we conquered, we took over, we
I'm not even gonna count
pillaged.
you guys as the same. I'm gonna say white people, but I'm gonna say you guys are American now, so I'm gonna say the British. Because it seemed like it was
Well,
the
no,
British
I'm
thing.
actually genuinely talking about the white race. I mean, if you look at like throughout history, the white race has always divided and conquered. I mean, yeah, when you get into like Africa, you guys had tribes and stuff, and you guys like took over certain tribes, and certain tribes fought. But that's besides the point, because you guys were all in the same area. The white race, you had Vikings who are white, you had fucking
We were
Britain.
already conquering going around the world.
Yeah, and I mean, we
didn't want to leave where we were.
yeah.
No, don't. That's not true. What are you doing? Don't say that.
Hold on. Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry.
Everybody was leaving the world. It's just Vikings was leaving the world for different purposes. Like,
Yeah, they were going
I got somebody
to
here,
take
Joe.
gold,
Hold
rape,
on.
they was
pillage.
going to take. We was going to make. We went to the western
No,
side
I didn't
to
say
build
for that
with
reason.
tiny
I'm
nose.
saying like people
They
were
would
going
steal
for better
from
stuff.
China.
Most people weren't trying to like there was establishments. It wasn't like, you know, when people be like, oh, Africa this, Africa that. It just seemed like there wasn't shit there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you. Oh,
People
you're
were
entirely
leaving.
right. Yeah,
Not everything was
yeah,
leaving. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
With stuff
They
there.
were already settled, so there was no purpose for them to be doing the shit that them niggas was doing.
Take care, bro.
That really was.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like they weren't leaving a shithole. Like, they weren't leaving, like, I put the shit on the floor, man. Never going back. That's just what I'm trying to say.
Niggas
Like,
always saying that. I took a shit on the floor.
because people be making this shit sound like shit. Like, or even when they be like third world, you know, I don't even like the phrase third world country. It's like, nigga, you say third world, but these people have more morals and ethics than we have here. We just have stuff. So is it the cost of morals and ethics for us to have more technology, or is it just a correlation that has nothing to do with it? Because I be trying to wonder, like, just think about it. Like in China and Taiwan and other places, they have internet, but they have restrictions. And think about now, like I keep it a grip. Like, nigga, I used to watch MTV and try to watch videos and be like, let me see some ads. Now think about you being a kid, as a teenager, back in the day when you started hitting puberty, with how we are now. Nigga, you could go on fucking Instagram and just see a bitch ass naked, sucking off a fucking something. It's that easy now. Like, it's a different thing. I had to use imagination back then. I don't know about you guys, because I know some of the DVDs, but it was still a level of imagination, because you ain't always gonna have it. Now there is no imagination anymore. It's just, oh yeah, I want to see that. Oh, she's slobbing this man off. I'm about to blast a grown
That's a
man.
little
that-
weird too. I think that porn has gotten to an all-time high.
It's gotten to a point where
Porn
it's
is like the American market. It just keeps going up. Like porn never
it's
seems
money,
to die
bro.
out. And more things are getting like added
At
to
the
the
cost of
porn
morals
list.
and ethics.
Like, remember back in the day when like bestiality wasn't like allowed to be seen
Nigga, we
on
used to see the
the
videos
internet?
and it was like rare. You'd find
Yeah, now you can. Now it's like
that's a genre.
that's a thing. That's a
Nigga, there's a
fetish
genre
now.
where people fucking
Bro,
children.
genre. That's a fet. Like, and, oh, bro. See, that's the point. That's the point, bro. That's the point I wanted to make. Do you understand that in order for there to be a genre of something, there has to be a fetish of
There has to
something?
be a collective. There has to be more than
There has to
100.
be-
There has to be a lot of motherfuckers thinking that this is it.
Yes.
It's like how
There
you play
has to be-
GTA and I'm smoking cigarettes. 100. There's got to be more than just me smoking cigarettes. Marlboro isn't like Daniel Tolliver. We're making cigarettes for you. Like, there's got to be more than just me, and it's the
Nah,
same thing
facts.
with that.
Niggas is saying, at the end of the day, they're like, yo,
That
What
shit's
if we-
sickening to think about.
what if we could have sex with animals?
You guys are with that, right? Yeah. I thought it was
5,000
cool.
people agreed.
Hey, how are you?
Idiot put that shit on the internet.
Oh, behind you? No problem. I got you. You're welcome. Because it comes down. You're good, though. I love this. My favorite car, by the way. Damn, she got my Eclipse. My 1992. But yeah. Yeah. Nigga. It's so different now, son. It's at the cost of these malls and these actors. I used to have to watch me a MTV video to get me somewhere. Until you hit me with the DVDs, because we started to get into the end. That's when things started switching. I'm like, I could pop this in and watch this anytime. But I didn't have internet access, bro. I only had Xbox 360, and you hit me with a life changer. You don't even know.
Yeah.
You hit me with three of those.
I knew I was going. I knew I was putting you on something.
I know you was finished with them. I had to watch each one by one. I was like, nah, let me not burn this thing out. Like,
I knew I was putting you onto something. I was like,
and
I
then
don't know
passed
what.
him on to Scott and Alex, bro.
I was like, yo, I don't know, like, what these niggas have access to. Like, cause in the hood, niggas be having like DVDs, like a whole suitcase full of bootleg DVDs.
When I see those, I used to be with my mom and my uncle, so my uncle would have got it from me, but I didn't want to be like, yo, uncle, can I get that? Like,
Normally you would just steal them because those DVDs would be so thin. They'd be so thin, and they would never be the size of a real DVD. So what I'd always do is, I would open it and I would take the DVD out, and 9 times out of 10 that DVD would be white, because.
And I could slap a blank in there, bro.
Yep. And then you just throw something else on top of it.
It'd be like, oh, the DVD don't work no more. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there rubbing my hands like Birdman, like. But the thing is, my uncle was a little different though. That nigga would have us chilling there. He's like, you guys are teenagers, right? Man, I know y'all want to watch some shit like this. That nigga would throw the porn on while we drinking. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He's like, nah, it's a vibe. Oh, like,
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Because I'm gonna put y'all on for life right now.
Yeah, because some of the shit he was showing me, I was like, son, I can't even find this at home.
Yeah, keep spamming the fucking same move, bro. Wow, you can do the same fucking 300 moves. Fucking, oh my fucking god.
The Manhattan porn is different too, because that shit looked like I was getting 1080p before there was 1080p.
You said Manhattan porn?
You care, bro? Yeah, because my uncle lived in Manhattan.
Oh.
Nigga was getting that 4K in Manhattan.
Alright, time to capture this fucking dinosaur once he goes to sleep. Yep, I'm gonna get him, bro. I am going to get him.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I was on the phone. The person's not answering. He answered and they're just breathing. So I'm gonna put called but not answered because she's doing some weird freak shit. And I'm not into that. I only want my bitch breathing in my ear. Forado? You're welcome. Person picked up the phone with just. I was like, hello? Goodbye. The fuck?
Yeah,
I
goodbye.
don't want to see you later. Don't come to the booth breathing like that on me. Don't even come here, matter of fact. I asked the guy at the class, he was like, you shouldn't be carrying a baton. I think I'm gonna start carrying my shit. Because what's gonna happen if I'm going through something and they're gonna be like, oh, you know, use of force, deadly force, this force. What if a motherfucker comes through with deadly force? Then I have to match his energy, and since they told me not to match the energy because there was no energy to be matched in the first place, I'm gonna get fucked.
Yep.
But if I crack Sun over the head, I'm gonna give you a medal. And I have a holster and everything. If you see, the laws are just meant to get you killed, bro. Talk about, oh, if you could run, you should run first. Bro, what are you talking about right now? Paul, right? What are you talking about? If you could run, then run. Like, obviously, you have to teach me that? Do you think I'm finna jump in front of bullets for niggas? Like I'm a fucking, like I'm the president's bodyguard?
You tell that to the wrong person, they just gonna run off the rip.
Hello, Paul here to see you.
Nah, I'm about to dip before this shit get crazy.
Man, human nature is you to run first, even without thinking. Your instincts just kick in. That's just human nature. Any living thing is going to fight to stay alive. It's just a fact. Take care, bro. Happy Easter, man. It's just human instinct, son. You might not even be able to help it. If I walked in a room right now, if I walked into your apartment, or Morgan, I walked into your room and I let off 1 to 2, 3 pistol shots in the air, you're gonna fucking move. You're gonna hit the floor by instinct. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, by instinct at first.
You wouldn't think it. You don't have enough time for your brain to send a fucking impulse. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be fast enough. It's either we gotta live right now. Your brain cuts off that part. It's like, nigga, that's gonna take too much time for me to explain to you what we have to do right now. Move, bitch. And that's what your body does.
Wow. Okay, so it was the little fucking Trank guys. These little fucking...
Yeah,
oh, fuck. I fucked up. I shouldn't have fucked with them. Shouldn't have fucked with them.
I think if somebody walked in my crib and let off a shot, I would get up and walk behind my door.
But I've seen videos like that. Like somebody was just looking out their hallway waiting for food, and some nigga walked up in a big ass coat on
What is
something.
that?
The nigga walked up and started kicking the fucking door down, my nigga. And you know how the hood doors are. They're not made out of like real quality. It's like a little plywood with nothing in between. Nigga started busting through the door and put the gun in first. Started waving that bitch around. Nigga didn't know somebody in the house had a gun, and they started popping. It was a little shorty. She started busting shots at this nigga. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's why I feel like people always say, oh, we shouldn't have this, and you know, I guess that's the Republican in me, because that's what people say, but I honestly feel like everybody should have a fucking gun. Because if all the bad people already have guns, they're not following the rules, so I don't understand why the niggas who have guns are gonna keep having guns, and the niggas who are selling guns are gonna keep selling guns, so why the fuck are we limiting the other people who should have guns and not have them? It doesn't fucking make sense. Oh, and if we do, oh no, you can have 6
want you to
bullets.
be sitting ducks.
Nigga, if I'm a psychopath, I'm gonna keep ducking and dodging until you bust 6 shots, and I'm gonna have clips and clips on me, my nigga, and I'm gonna fill you up. Like, what are you talking about? It makes sense. Oh, gun regulations. If this didn't happen, then those schools wouldn't have got shot up. Some motherfuckers wasn't using regular guns. Them niggas was using military issue level shit. What are you talking about right now? They had shotguns, rifles, smoke bomb. Like, I don't know.
They want us to be lacking. That's why.
I buy any weapon I can buy that's legally before they were illegal. All the tasers I bought, I gave one to Julie, which I shouldn't have.
My fucking god.
I had mad tasers, but they all kind of die over time. Hold on.
You watching when I'm fighting, bro?
Yeah.
It drops fucking bombs.
I thought you was about to tame the other thing.
I was trying to, and then apparently you can't use a shock trap in the fucking thing. I'm taking a break. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm taking a fucking break. This shit's driving me up the fucking wall. I'm gonna finish up this
Can't
fucking...
use a shock trap in an expedition. That's what you're saying?
Apparently, or just the water, because right here I'm able to use it. Nope, I still can't use it. Yeah, so no. I wish that didn't happen.
That nigga bugging. It's hot as fuck in here. It's boiling in here. Oh, there was some water in my hair.
Now I can use it. I don't fucking understand.
Oh, so I was telling Morgan the other day, I was like, son, he's in California. I was like, yo, what if we started making like business moves on some like third party shit? Like, cause I was telling, did I tell you this or was this me and you, Morgan, right? And I was like, since you work with some weed shit, I was like, what if you work something out like with food carts and other places out there? You talk to another company with tour buses and shit, make it like a weed tour without saying it.
Yeah, see, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I feel like things just sounds better until they're actually executed, but I feel like that would have been better if things were normal. The more I keep
Everything,
thinking, it's
everything gets more
normal
difficult.
things
No
are
matter-
gonna get worse again.
Yeah.
They're opening up shit too fast. It's gonna be the third wave outbreak.
Oh, fun. The fucking Cave of Spiders. I'm so happy now. Yes. Oh, yep. Cave of Spiders. Cave of Spiders, the place that I've been looking for. Oh, fuck yes.
I want to play, but I also don't want to get pissed the fuck off either.
Well,
So fucking tired right now.
I'll tell you this, you'll definitely get pissed off playing. The fuck was that?
What?
The bird. Someone's near a bird. Oh, that's a paper towel dispenser, okay.
Oh, they're showing that bird. I was like, you playing the game? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, that was. Hold on.
Oh no, we have so many. Yeah, we have. Actually, you just it's like the double. We have the same amount. Okay. All right.
What's up? Hello, ghost. Sorry, I'm just eating my little snack real quick. What was the idea? Mm-hmm. Yo. What? This is good. Fucking facts. Yeah, that's badass. Now you can just take her everywhere you go.
I think we could build a camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
But fuck, how's the mall going? Is it full? Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, that is nice. What am I looking for? Well. Oh. You gotta be in Moore Park right now? That's pretty far away, Meg. Hmm. Alright. Uh. Fuck is the quest, bro? Oh. Well, rip. I said, well, rip. Right. Fucking facts, mate. I said facts. What do you want now? Well. Well. fucking god. Damn, the same 80 fucking things in a row. Nothing, just trying to play this game and this thing's just spamming the same moves. A bucket hat. Fucking screaming.